Stop wasting your true masculine potential. You know how you ruin your masculine potential is by choosing short-term pleasures over long-term fulfillment. When you indulge, not moderately, but you indulge incessantly in things like drugs, like porn, like Netflix, like internet scrolling, like overeating, you name it. Unfortunately, in the world we live in this world of abundance, there are so many ways to get hooked. Not only do you have abundance, but you also have technology. Even if you are someone who is broke, you can easily get fat. You can easily get addicted to internet. The list goes on and on. You understand what I'm trying to say? Unfortunately, we all have those distractions, or at least have the temptation to indulge in those distractions because it's so easy to accept, even at a cost. The thing with all those distractions, it gives you a sense of pleasure, a sense of joy that is manufactured, that is not true fulfillment. But the thing is, because it's so easy to access, we get hooked on that pseudo joy very quickly and very easily. And because it's very easy to access and very easy to access many times, you get hooked very, very quickly and get addicted, or at the very least get accustomed. But understand that through a lot of these activities, you don't even need to get addicted. You could just indulge in them a little bit too much for you to ruin that masculine potential. Because when you seek happiness, when you seek those short-term pleasure, unfortunately, by definition, you avoid pain at all costs. So you do not accept pain. You do not embrace pain. Understand this. You don't need to seek pain. Pain will come into your life. Because even if you do indulge in those short-term pleasures, unfortunately, those short-term pleasures are actually pain disguised as short-term pleasure. Because the side effects from indulging in all those things is actually pain. You have chosen to choose that pain disguised as pleasures. So you have to understand that pain in life is unavoidable, but it's much better for you not to try to avoid the pain that comes with discipline and consistency to achieve your higher self, to achieve greatness, to achieve something worthwhile to you, my friend. That pain is more interesting for you to have in your life. You don't need to run away from it. I know it's hard. I've been there. I'm there sometimes. We all want to choose that next episode. We all want to choose that video games, the sex. We all want to choose that jerk off, whatever the case might be for you, because it's so easy. We want that short burst of dopamine. It is hard to resist. There's a simple process to avoid it, to not indulge, but it is hard to resist. I get it. I've been there. We are all still there to a certain extent throughout the activities and distractions we have in our life. But you have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. You can meditate, for example. And when you meditate, you strengthen your prefrontal cortex. And the prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain that chooses wisely. The more you strengthen prefrontal cortex through meditation, the more gray matter you have, the wiser your choice will be. When I went to the meditation center 20 years ago, because I went there so young and I meditated for hours every day, I'm talking 12 plus hours a day for 3 months in a row, 2 months and a half in a row. I've developed my prefrontal cortex and I gave up alcohol organically and automatically without even knowing. I just went out of the meditation center. I was 20 at the time and I didn't even decide. It was normal for me not to drink anymore. And prior to going to the meditation center, I really loved drinking and I had no intention to give up alcohol. And that's the power of meditation. But I digress. When you avoid the pain you get from meditation, because you need to face negative emotions, you need to face yourself and face the pain that comes from discipline and effort. But the more you can embrace it, not seek it, but embrace it, because pain comes. It's automatic. The more you can embrace it, or at the very least allow it, the more you can achieve things in this life. So put aside all those activities. Some activities can be pursued moderately. I'm not talking about porn. I'm not talking about drugs. I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about movies, TV shows, sex, obviously, and video games. You can indulge in those activities moderately. But more importantly, you have to give your potential a chance. And that potential lies in the discipline and consistency you choose. In whatever endeavor you choose to pursue, pain will come, frustration will come, trauma, doubts will come up. But the more you can face them, the more you can allow them, the more you can achieve. And I'm talking about even a simple thing like working out, learning a language, starting a business, meditating. Some pain will come along, but it is okay. The more you accept those growing pains, the more you can grow. And that is very important. So work on yourself and accept that pain and see your true masculine potential. Because right now, I'm telling you, you have no idea what you are capable of. And that should excite you. That should excite you because you cannot even fathom what you can achieve in this life. You cannot even fathom how much fulfillment you can have in your life, how much peace you can have in life, how much more masculine you can be, how much more feminine you can accept to be. Not toxic femininity, not toxic masculinity. A whole man with his masculine energy and his feminine energy. You can embrace all that. You can find fulfillment in those energy, in peace. But for that, you need to stop choosing overstimulation. You need to spend time in solitude with yourself and learn about what pain you have, what traumas you have, what doubts you have, and what you truly want for your life. Do not settle for distraction. Find out what you're made of. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Sebastian, your addiction recovery coach, and I'm here to help those of you who want to desexualize their mind and give up porn and other addictions as well, obviously. Thank you so much, and I'll see you. Oh, links are in the description box below.